Für seine Judenhetze muss sich der Mufti bis zu seinem Tod nie rechtfertigen.
Er hat die ganzen Jahre gepredigt, dass es ein jüdisches Weltkomplott gäbe und dass Juden eine niedere Kategorie von Menschen sind. Er hat das voll aufgenommen aus der nationalsozialistischen Ideologie. Und er hat das weitergetrieben in den Jahren nach Ende des Zweiten Weltkriegs.
In Amerika lebt und forscht einer der renommiertesten Kenner dieser besonderen deutsch-islamischen Geschichte.
Der Mufti hat sehr bereitwillig den deutschen Rassismus aufgenommen. Er war ein wirklicher Judenhasser und in seinem Judenhass hat er keine Grenzen gekannt.
Das vom Mufti versprühte geistige Gift wirkt bis heute. Beispiele. In einem Buchladen in Kairo finden wir Hitlers Mein Kampf. Daneben stapelweise antisemitische Weltverschwörungsliteratur, darunter die Protokolle der Weisen von Zion. Gott segne Hitler. Auch solche Bilder aus der islamischen Welt tauchen in den Nachrichten auf. Hier steht zu lesen, wartet auf den wahren Holocaust. Fast wie Irans Staatspräsident Ahmadinejad. Immer wieder leugnet er vor aller Welt den Holocaust. An seinem Gängelband hängt die libanesische Hisbollah. Besonders widerlich, der Fernsehsender der libanesischen Hisbollah sendete sogar eine Verfilmung der unsäglichen Protokolle der Weisen von Zion.
Der rassistische Antisemitismus hat sich heute zu einer festen Ideologie etabliert.
Fündig werden wir auch bei der radikal-palästinensischen Regierungspartei Hamas. In ihrer Charta beruft sich die Hamas ausgerechnet auf die antijüdischen Protokolle der Weisen von Zion. Genau wie Adolf Hitler in Mein Kampf. So schließt sich ein Kreis, der seinen Anfang im Bündnis Adolf Hitlers mit dem Mufti.
Welcome back to Jesus or Muhammad. What did you think of that video? I tell you what, Islam played a central role, as it were, in the extermination of the Jews, especially, I think, in the more eastern provinces that Germany had taken, in Hungary and down in the Balkans. And we see that this Grand Mufti of Jerusalem was an adamant admirer of Hitler. And they came together based on one thing, not on Islam, of course, or not on Nazism so much, although it said that he really admired Nazi views. Yet it was the hatred of the Jews that brought this Muslim cleric, this Muslim leader, and Hitler of Germany, this really an evolutionary atheist, together based on what? On deen, on religion? Not at all. Based on the hatred and desire to kill all of the Jews on the face of the earth. Muslims, what is this about? 248-416-1300. Why is it that you Muslims have this intense hatred of Jews? What is going on with this desire to kill the Jews all over the world? Could it possibly be something that Muhammad said, or something in your Quran or Hadith? Or is it all just simply a political issue about Israel and Palestine? Well, Brother David has some commentary on that very subject before we go to our calls, 248-416-1300. The show is a live show, Mubashar in the flesh, and we look forward to hearing from all of you out there, whether you're Muslim, Christian, atheist, whatever you may be. I think the proof is very condemning, and we're going to show even more later on proof that Islam, not just the roots, not just the fruits of Islam, what we see manifest in the 20th century and even today. We showed a video, Brother David, not long ago on News and Views about a rally This was about a year ago, or a year and a half ago, when Israel and Lebanon were having that foray there on the border. How young Muslim girls were down in Miami, Florida. There was this rally against it, and there was Jews on one side of the corner, and then there was Muslims on the other side. And it showed the Muslims shouting down the Jews. And this one girl, maybe about 20 years old, Muslim girl with the hijab and everything, she said, "You're a bunch of murderers. You're a bunch of men." You know, she said, "Go back to the oven. You need a big oven." This is Muslims. Love for Jews? Certainly not. Muslims, you need to call and explain this to us. What is the deal with these jihadists, Shahid, giving the Hitler salute? What is the deal with the Mufti going to Berlin and buddying up with Hitler and seeking to exterminate the Jews and work together? Is this true Islam? Well, I think we know the answer. Do you know the answer? Call in, 248-416-1300. Brother David, you have something to share before we go to the callers, I think.
Yes, you just you mentioned the Palestinian issue of the Muslims condemning the Jews for what they're supposedly doing to the Palestinians. I want to point out here, Muslims do not care about the Palestinians. Muslims do not care about the Palestinians. How do I know? Well, when Hamas deliberately has Palestinian Muslims killed, Muslims don't complain. It's only when the Jews do something. It's only when the Jews do anything against the Palestinians, even if it's in self-defense, that Muslims around the world condemn Israel and condemn the Jews. If Muslims really cared about the Palestinians, they'd simply resettle them the way that people resettled the Jews who were kicked out of Muslim lands whenever this has happened over the many centuries of Islam. So Muslims don't really care about the Palestinians. The problem that Muslims have is that the Jews are in a position of power somewhere in the Middle East. That's the problem right there. That's what they can't stand.
Just to add on to that real quickly, you know, of course, and maybe our viewers aren't aware of it, many of the Arab states there around Israel have denied citizenship to Palestinian refugees. Refused to take them as citizens.
Won't do it. But they really care. They really care about the Palestinians. No, they don't. No, they don't. They just look for any excuse to attack the Jews. But here's what I find most interesting. And here is where we find an inconsistency, and I challenge every Muslim on the planet to call in and answer this, because you can't. You can't answer this one. During the time of Muhammad, follow me here, there were 3 tribes of Jews living in Medina when Muhammad arrived. Muhammad got rid of one tribe, then he got rid of the next tribe. The third tribe realized what Muhammad was doing to the Jews, and they were absolutely right for concluding that Muhammad was trying to get rid of the Jews. Muhammad was even telling his followers, "I will expel the Jews and the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula and will not leave any but Muslims." Muhammad's intention was to get rid of the Jews on the Arabian Peninsula. Well, the Qurayza Jews in Medina realized this. They realized what Muhammad was doing. And according to Muslim records, can't be sure they're entirely reliable, but according to Muslim records, the Qurayza Jews tried to form an alliance with the Meccans against Muhammad. When the Meccans had to flee, the Jews were left all alone in Medina. And Muhammad did what? He slaughtered them. He slaughtered them. He took their wives, their women and children captive. The Muslims raped the women. They enslaved the children. This was the treatment that they got for trying to form an alliance against Muhammad. Follow me here. If you ask a Muslim today, why did Muhammad slaughter the Jews of Medina? Muslims say, well, they tried to form an alliance against him. He had every right to slaughter and annihilate and enslave and rape them. So I want you to get this. If you don't understand anything else I say tonight, understand this. According to Muslims, Muhammad was justified in slaughtering the Jews in Medina because they tried to form an alliance against him. Now think about this, my friends. Following this reasoning, the Muslims in Israel, a little over 50 years ago, tried to form an alliance against the Jews. They partnered with Hitler in an agreement to come and ultimately slaughter the Jews throughout the land of Palestine.
Yeah.
Following Muslim reasoning, if you're living alongside another group and that other group tries to form an alliance against you and they don't win, what do you have the right to do? You have the right to slaughter them, to rape their women, to enslave their children. Because that's what Muhammad did when the Jews tried to form an alliance against him. So following the same reasoning,